Hello there. Thought it would be fun to maybe try doing a kind of like a sheep to shawl type thing, where if you've never heard of that, it's they take the wool, they do the shearing, then the spinning and the plying of the yarns, and and then weave it to take it all the way from the sheep to a finished product. It's a contest, it's a competition that team sport kind of thing. But I'm going to do it with gel printing and Procreate digital process. So that's my introduction. Let's get started. My theme, I've been doing a lot of Ebenezer's. You know what an Ebenezer is? Well, some people would look at it and say, oh, it's just a pile of stones. But it comes from the Bible. The Israelites had been on a journey, had faced troubles and trials, and they get to a place where they realize the Lord has brought them through all of that, and so they set up some stones. And I've got some stones cut out here. I'm going to cut some new ones though. This way. Start there. Just barely overlap. Next. Just barely overlap. Next. Just a little bit of overlap. Now I'm getting this all laid down here. And I haven't even printed what I want to print yet. Okay, I think that's what I want to do. Or shall I do 6? Could leave a gap there. No, that doesn't sit right. That's not bad. Okay, I've got those all laid out the way I want them. And so I'm going to tape them together because that just will make this easier. Do 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 do. La 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 da 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 da. Do 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 do. Okay. Well, we make mistakes, we work with it. Okay. Because what I want to do is actually set the other side. I want to start out with can't work and think, talk at the same time. I want to start out with the stone color. So I'm going to start with black. Just do black and white. Do I want a black and white? Maybe just a smidge black. And some turquoise, because I've seen turquoise rocks before. And maybe just a smidge of white to lighten it up. Oh, that's more than a smidge. Okay, well, we'll see what we get here. Oh, I should get some of this thread ready too. This makes great lines in the rocks. Out here in the Pacific Northwest, we get a lot of rocks that have lines running through them of white. Don't want it to be all curly. Okay, and I might use some of this for texture too. Okay, roll it out. Okay, do a little texture. And then some lines. Back and forth and all over. Hopefully I can get this done before it's dry. Oh, put this down. No. Oh, I forget how I do this. There's more than one way to do this, so I want the rock color completely covering. Nice background underneath. Okay, that could be interesting. Now, when I lay this down, gotta go this way. Go over here. I think that's the way I'm gonna want it. Now, what color to go on top? La 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 la. White with just a hint of blue and green. I'll put some white down first, because I want this to more or less cover. That's a lot of paint. Okay, put just a smidge on that side, and smidge of the, can't turn that one. Okay, that's going to be a lot of paint on there. That's okay, I'll put some over on here if I need to. Do 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 do. Down. Up. Because I want this to be kind of landscapey. So, well, we'll see what that does. Doesn't have to be precise. So we'll go over here with that. that fairly even. And that gives us an Ebenezer. Then we'll take this, and I think what I'll do now for the next phase is work with this in Procreate and see what I can come up with. So, I'm going to pause the video and set up in a more comfortable spot. Okay, I'm going to try this. Don't know if it'll work. I've already uploaded the picture into Procreate, which is a digital app, art app. I'm sitting in my comfy chair, and we'll get started. Okay, so first of all, I want to get this to fill up the screen more or less. A little wonky, so I'm going to stretch it out there. Till it fills the screen like the way I want it. Okay. Now, it's a little bit blurry, so I'm going to go down here to sharpen it a little bit. That's better. Next, I'm going to add a layer, and this layer is going to, no, it's not going to work on this. It's going to be my shadows layer, because that's what makes all the difference. This is the shadows. I'm going to use a pencil, which I'll just draw on here to show you what it looks like. You can change the size. You can shade with it. It's just like a really soft pencil. Okay, since it's on a different layer, I can do that. Okay, medium size. So I'm just going to go in here and create some shadows under each rock and casting on the rock below it. Just do it roughly first. Now, we'll go up, and this is a smudge tool. And that lets me smooth out those edges and make it look a little more natural. It's going to be pretty dark down there. Now, something I like to do is go in there and turn off that layer. See what a difference it makes? Isn't that cool? Shadows. Makes all the difference. Now, Well, there you have it. So, I like it. Sometimes I like to add a little highlight too. I can now do another layer and add some, a little bit more light. Do I like it better with or without? I like it better with. Okay. I could tweak it and tweak it. But there you go. Okay. So I've been raising my Ebenezer. And I'll talk about some of these others some other time. So anyway, that's my sheep to shawl, paint to pixels. Paint to pixels.